I have a super important message today, so please stay till the end and maybe even share this or repost it if it calls to you. Good morning. I have your energy update for Friday, September 12th. Hi, my name is Paula Taylor. I'm a sound and energy activator, intuitive reader and channeler, body worker, and fearless alchemist, and I coach people on the path to spiritual awakening. So go back and watch the pinned video at the top. Watch the video yesterday. I don't want to go into like the whole background of this, but I have a call to action for you today. And I've done this a couple of other times. Late last year, my archangels asked for help powering up the upgrade that the archangel net that surrounds the earth needed. And so many of you went and listened to that episode of the podcast that had the activation, and I felt the energy shift. Just a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, the energy was feeling really heavy and oily, and I gave you a Mintakan activation, and then some of you went and did the longer version of that, the paid version of that, and I felt the energy shift. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with my throat clearing, so just bear with me. We have so much power collectively. So I woke up this morning, and I looked at the Schumann, and there are literal archangel wings on the Schumann. And I knew right away that it was a call to action, that it was, and I tell you all the time, my guides are saying this, and a lot of you say, I feel the confirmation in my body, like I have chills, or I can feel the truth of this. And they literally sent you a sign you can look at. So go look at Aaron Brown or somebody who has the Schumann graph up, and you can see the archangel wings, and it's basically like a bat symbol. Like they are asking us for help. And I have goosebumps over my whole body, and I'm like trying not to cry because the power of this is so intense. We have the power to shift this energy. We have the power to shift out of this lizard energy, this corrupt energy, this system that is put in place to keep us from claiming our light and letting it shine. And it knows it's threatened. The old men who are holding this system in place and desperately trying to keep us down, they know that it's coming, and we can make this shift come faster when we band together. So when I was doing this archangel journey on Tuesday and talked a little bit about it in yesterday's video, there was like this memorial service of sort of the grief of this corrupt energy that was never really meant to take hold in the way that it did. And it's been running things in a lot of places, not just here on Earth, for like a really long time. And so there was a memorial aspect to this, and then there was this like call to action of like we are reclaiming our light, and we are letting it shine, and we are not going to be in this system any longer. We are not going to let them pit each other against each other, like pit us against our neighbors. We are not going to let that happen. We are claiming unconditional love. And they gave me an affirmation statement that has a vibration that can actually shift that energy, dog confirmation. So at the end of this, please stay till the end. I'm going to give you an activation, and I'm going to do this. If you grew up like in the Catholic Church, let go of the baggage around this, because I'm going to do this a little bit as a call and response, where I'm going to ask you to say this affirmation with me after I say certain statements and then empower them with light language. The more people that listen to this and the more often you do this, the faster this energy will shift. And I have seen this at least twice that I can think of, where our community here has shifted collective energy. I felt this on Tuesday when I had 8 people in my physical space. I felt collective energy shift because of this internal work that we were doing and because of the space that we were holding. So I'm going to give you the affirmation, and then I'm going to take you into this like guided activation that we can do together. If you can do this out loud, that's going to have the most potency. Sometimes people say to me, affirmations don't really work. And that's true. They don't work if you're only coming from the mental. You have to have the full energetic alignment. I'm going to give that to you through the activation so that when we speak this affirmation together, we are in alignment, and the vibration of this is going to ripple out into the universe. So again, like share this, repost it, re-listen to it, rewatch it, save it, like keep this playing and keep participating in this, because the more of us that do this, the faster this energy is going to change. And this is, like they said a couple weeks ago, this is a win-win-win. This is a win for you personally. This is a win for the collective. And then in that case, I had asked you to buy one of my activations, and it was a win for me. Those tools are still there. They want me to keep saying this. The tools are still there for you. Many of them are free. All of the podcast episodes. The book is like $12 on Amazon. One-on-one work is still pretty accessible. It's more money, but it's still pretty accessible for one-on-one work compared to what a lot of other people are charging. And then I've got the online community. I've got the activations that a lot of you have seen the power of. So just remember, those are there for you too. Okay, so here's the affirmation. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. And just saying that, I can feel the power of it. I can feel like, again, I get tears just from the potency of this. So we're going to step into this activation together, and I'm going to say, affirm with me, and we're going to say this together. When you consent in the comments today, put those words in the comments if you can. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. This is a statement of fact. We are no longer putting up with this corrupt energy. We are done with this energy. It needs to go, and it has a place to go to now. It can go back to where it came from, off the earth, to the dimension from whence it came to be dealt with karmically by those beings. So there is so much power in this. 606 when I said that. Please do this with me to the extent that you can. Share it out, whatever calls to you here. So don't do this while you're driving. Close your eyes if you want to. Put a hand on your heart, put a hand on your belly. This is the unconditional love and the power, especially if you're kind of at the solar plexus. And then in the comments, put this affirmation. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. We come together now as a collective to state our purpose with full alignment. Affirm with me. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. We no longer hide our light. We claim our light, and we let it shine. We allow this light to ripple out into the collective, to shift collective reality into a space of unconditional love. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. We anchor the light into this physical reality through our bodies and through our connection with the earth. The earth holds beautiful, clear energy, and she supports us in reclaiming this space of unconditional love. Affirm with me. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. In our individual lives, we allow for release and expansion so that we are bringers of light, bearers of the light, torch bearers, light workers. We unflailingly call this light into our personal space now. Affirm with me. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. You are a being of pure light, of power. Know this, and send this vibration out into the universe through this affirmation. Uyama sei, sei amaye, amo yamaya. We hold the light, and the light shall be honored. Receive the power of this activation. Allow it to ripple out, to change the collective. You are so powerful. You are so loved. You are so supported. Have a beautiful rest of your day.